Hi, I'm Drew Barrymore, and I want to tell you how you can help to support the life-saving work of St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. When you give, you're helping ensure families never receive a bill from St. Jude for treatment, travel, housing, or food, so they can focus on helping their child live. This holiday, help St. Jude give children the greatest gift, a chance at a lifetime.
This holiday, help St. Jude find more cures for more children. Donate now at musicgives.org.
The best of the morning X. 99X.
Now, this is our Mother's Day show, and every Mother's Day we have on Adora Mills.
Mike Mills' mom.
Hi, Adora.
I want to tell you that it is such an honor to be a mother representative for the rock and roll world.
We love that you listen to us. That makes us very happy.
Oh, yes, I certainly do. I go around with going, did Jimmy really say that?
Yeah,
I don't believe it. But it's great. I appreciate your thinking. You don't let people sit there and just unthink themselves. They have to think when they listen to 99X, that's for sure. They may not think good, but they're thinking.
You should be on there now. Now, tell us a story about what happened at a certain after-show party with you and some certain people.
And why you're here this morning.
We were so lucky to be able to hear Bono and U2 in concert when they came through Atlanta this year. And Michael Stipe, because they're all such good friends, had an after-show party for them. And we were lucky enough to be able to go too. And my 9-year-old grandson was there, and he stood up that whole concert and never stopped listening. He had such a wonderful time. But at the show, Bono had heard somehow that I was going to be on as the mother representative this morning, and he said, I tell you what, he said, wherever I am in this world, I'll call you on Mother's Day. And I just about flipped out. Is that not the most wonderful thing you
That's
ever heard?
awesome.
And voila, here is Bono.
That's show business.
Kept his word. Here he is, the Mother's Day show. Hey, Bono, how are you?
Mama.
Oh, you are just super. You don't know how much I appreciate this. You know you're my adopted son.
Well, I've been, I'm very, very excited about the fact that you're my adopted mother for today.
Yes, definitely. Yes.
Oh yeah, I haven't had one for a while, and I'm really grateful that you should stand in the breach. Thank you, Adora. In fact, I'm not the only one, but who's in your fan club. But I just thought it was very cool that you were on the radio on Mother's Day.
Well, and I have to tell you, my dear son, how proud I am of you and some of the things I heard about the tour this time. Could you tell me what went on with the disappearing mothers when I know you had a bunch of them on stage? How did you manage that?
If you talk, there was 2 in South America. You must be talking about
the mothers of the disappeared children.
Either Chile or Argentina.
Yeah.
We had them. There's separate sections of this organization of women whose sons and daughters were disappeared over the last 20 years for I guess for being dissidents,
yes.
But non-violent dissidents, most of them. But the most dramatic thing I could tell you about was, I don't know if you saw on the news that when President Pinochet, General Pinochet, was looking for a life seat in the Senate in Chile, the opposition party in Chile staged a protest where they brought in the pictures of the disappeared children and their names and staged this protest in the parliament there because Pinochet, of course, is known to be responsible for these horrendous murders, and all these women want is to know where the bones of their children are buried. I suppose, if it's not too heavy for this early in the morning. And anyway, we found out that this protest was inspired by our concert the night before, where we'd brought on the mothers.
Oh my!
So and since then there's been a lot of changes in Chile, and it was just nice to feel even a small part of that. I'm delighted the story even made it to the US. I had no idea That's great.
Yes, it did, and I know sometimes it's amazing how far-reaching a very small action can be. That wasn't a small action, but still, sometimes you just don't know when you say where it's going to go. That's for sure.
Yeah, we found out because the Chilean ambassador turned up in South Africa at our last show. And he brought pictures of the protest in the Parliament buildings and said, "You realise this is what your concert started."
How about that? Oh,
but
wow.
It was a great feeling to stand on stage in the same stadium as so many young people were brutally tortured and murdered, and to be able to address General Pinochet from the stage on live television in Chile, and to say, give the dead back to the living. Please, General Pinochet, tell these women where are the bones of their sons and daughters. That was an extraordinary moment, certainly in my life, and you too.
Oh yes, and what a tribute to mothers for a wonderful Mother's Day thing to say this morning.
These are happening women, by the way.
Where are you, Bono?
I'm at home.
You're at home?
In Dublin, Ireland, and I'm looking out on a kind of mixed up kid of a day. It was bright about 5 minutes ago, and I think it's about to snow now. It's an Irish summer.
It's about 3 o'clock there, right? In Ireland?
Yep. Yeah, it's 2 o'clock.
Bono, jumping out of bed bright and early, 2 o'clock.
Yeah, that's right. This is early morning for you.
Well, I try to get up early, Now I've got kids, but last night I did. I was working late.
Yeah.
We understand that for sure. I have a message for you from Mike, my son Mike. He went up to New York this week for the opening of Michael's photography exhibit and also the book release for the photographs he took of Patti Smith's tour.
Yeah.
And ran into Larry up there, Larry Mullen.
Wow.
Yeah, and so he said, be sure and tell you hello for him, and he hopes you're doing fine.
Well, it is kind of odd that Larry should be seen out anywhere, really, isn't it?
Why, does he hibernate? He strikes me a little bit like Bill Berry was in R.E.M. He keeps himself to himself and just hangs out with cops and stuff.
Yes, but when you get to talking to him, he's got a lot to say. Because I talked to him at the party, and he is so neat.
Oh yeah, no, he's very cool, and he does have the gift of eternal youth, which is always worth talking to somebody with that shit.
Doesn't he ride a Harley?
It's very hard from this business of riding a Harley because it's become such a cliche that he's actually, I think, he's so proud of the bike, and he's so proud of, and I guess he's covered all of the U.S. I mean, he's done a lot of miles on his bike, but he doesn't wear it on his sleeve or wear it on his saddle these days as much. He doesn't talk. He doesn't like to talk about it. He says there's two kinds of bikers: ones that ride and ones that talk about it. He wants to be in the former camp.
Does he just pack him up on the semi and bring him city to city and go riding around?
That's what he did.
Yeah.
I can't believe band management is real crazy about him riding around on a Harley across country during a tour.
Yeah, no, they're not.
One spill and an arm.
The Edge's fire eating is a much bigger problem.
Speaking of the Edge's fire eating. Now, are you joking?
What do you think?
Well, I don't know. I mean, who knows what kind of private life the guy's got. He might dabble in some kind of weird areas.
They do, like these rock stars. Yeah.
This interview isn't over. More after a quick break. You can also find it and more on the Morning X with Barnes and Leslie podcast. You're inside the best of the Morning X.
Family Matters amplifies the loudest and the proudest political voices in the Black community today.
What's up, guys? I'm CJ Pearson. There's so many incredible perspectives here in the Black community that you're going to hear from each and every week. This is exactly what the mainstream media was missing.
Because faith matters, country matters, and family matters.
And actually talk to the people at the forefront of this change in the community. And by the way, it's no small number. It's growing every single day. That's why this moment matters.
Family Matters with CJ Pearson. Follow and listen on your favorite platform.